Well, hey there, guys. Oh, it's in my fucking eyes. Fucking son of a bitch!
Like, imagine this shit in Soviet Russia. They would not have this.
Is this what you want, YouTube? You want me crucified? Yeah.
The Amish are in Florida.
Hello, I'm Mediocre Montgomery, and today... Hello, I'm Mediocre Montgomery. Welcome back to the Mediocre Militia. Got Wyatt, Cam, Kobe. Kobe recently came across a 22 Magnum version of my little smallest big iron. But I also wanted to do kind of like just like a little review on mine because I've been carrying it for a while. It's been a part of like my everyday carry. It's like really discreet. I mean, it totally just disappears in a like a jacket pocket or even like a shirt pocket. You know, it's super concealable. You know, like out of sight, out of mind. You don't even sometimes you forget you even have the thing on you. It's really really rad. And plus, like the grips are interchangeable. It came with these kind of cashew brown looking ones that I didn't really care for, and swapped it out for these ones because it looks really cool with this fucking knife. But the grip, is a little. It leaves a little to be desired. Yeah, it's not much. But with the 22 Magnum, it's a totally different fucking story.
It's much better.
So, like, not a lot to hang on to there. And then I thought, well, I would get these little plow handle grips. The plow handle grips give you a little more purchase on this thing, which is certainly fucking needed.
Give it to me.
In the meantime, while I swap out the grips for an example, I figured since I've kind of been lacking on the Warlord Wednesdays things, while I change the grips out, we're just gonna talk about some stupid shit.
Did we tell them about the story how you actually had like 22 mag grips because you bought the wrong ones? So like you just ended up giving them to me.
Yeah, I originally ordered Pearl grips for this thing, but I accidentally bought 22 Magnum, not 22 long rifle. And I just kind of decided to keep them in case I ever bought a 22 mag, and then he ended up being gifted a 22 mag.
Literally like a week or two later, and then Monty was like, "Oh, I got a pair of 22 mags."
What did I end up trading those for? Like fucking, it was like for some Burger King or some shit.
Yeah, actually.
I can't remember.
Oh no, remember, it was when you got that hat that you bought, and you were I was just like, I throw it in there with like you were like, just throw it in there with the fucking, because I gave you like a lot of the money for the hat.
It was it was for some Burger King and some airplane tickets.
Oh.
Been watching a lot of TikTok country cringe. I don't know if anyone else gets into that. Oh shit. There was one that was especially heinous that really none of us enjoyed, where the fucking guy, he was like, he was trying like really, really hard to sound like Tom Hardy or some shit, and it was cringe as fuck. Like,
playing the guitar is like, if your boyfriend don't play guitar, or like you gotta play guitar.
Where I'm from, if your boyfriend don't play guitar, you have a girlfriend.
Some shit
he's like, if your boyfriend doesn't play guitar, you have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He's trying to come off as like Tom Hardy or some cringe shit, but he just came off as like that retarded kid from Deliverance. And I know that was pretty bad. Like, I hate the ones where the fucking guy, it's like one of those ones like where they like lip sync it or whatever.
Oh.
And it's like someone said I'm not country. He's like, have you met me? Like, you're literally on TikTok. That's like, that should be like the antithesis of what it means to be like a country folk, like air quotation marks.
What about the parts that make you cringe where they're like,
fucking like, it looks like some like gay Fortnite dance or some shit. I can say that. I can't even imagine like bringing, like going back in time and like bringing like Wyatt Earp or like fucking Bass Reeves or some shit and just showing him some of
Showing
these
them what,
fucking
like,
these
what they turned
TikTok,
into.
yeah, the TikTok country cringe
Oh,
things.
man.
Doc Holliday like puking up blood and falling off of his fucking horse, totally unrelated to his fucking tuberculosis. Anyways, these are the plow handle grips I was talking about. Yeah, they give you a little more to hold on to. Like I can
Are
actually
they
kind of like
actually longer?
yeah, it is. It is longer. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like by like a
Yeah.
like a pretty considerable margin
Yeah.
here. Like you've got a lot
I didn't
more.
even notice that.
Like with this, I can actually kind of like wrap a finger underneath of it and then kind of pinch on like this point right here with my fingers.
Trying to pull back the hammer on that shit with
Yeah,
those tiny ass grips.
With the tiny grips,
it's
like
a pain in the ass.
it's a pretty stout hammer, and it should be because you don't want this thing to just like in your pocket and then decimate your nuts. It's intrinsically difficult to pull the hammer back, which is a good thing. But like with these small little like cashew-shaped grips, it's kind of a fucking chore. And if like you're kind of like in the heat of battle or some shit, you really need to get to this thing. These are the way to go. The one downside is like these grips do kind of like print a little more in your pocket than say these ones do. But nonetheless, like in a shirt pocket or whatever, this thing disappears all the same. Overall, I like it. I've heard some people kind of dog on these things and like, oh, 22 long rifle, that's not gonna save your ass or anything. But I've seen like the ballistic tests and like all like the statistics and crap. But it seems like 22 long rifle really isn't anything to scoff at. It's funny how often I see like the gun community toss out that line about like better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. But then they'll dog on like this little thing that you can just toss in a pocket and keep as like a backup gun or something. Like like speed department, like the reload, you're not going to be making like a reload under like the heat of battle or whatever. Maybe you had like a little like speed loader for it or something. But again, like
they make tiny
fucking
speed loaders for them damn things.
I've seen them in 22
nuts.
Magnum, like the speed bees.
Really?
Yeah.
You definitely have to get me.
Because they make the top break versions where you can like and then just.
That sounds kind of rad.
Yeah. I want one of the top
I
break
need to
ones.
get me one of them.
But not like the fastest thing in the market, but I mean 5 shots of 22 long rifle, I think that's a pretty fair package for what it is. Like some homeless man's trying to like chew off your face. It kicks, like it actually wants to jump out of your hand. And like some of these edges are like a little sharp on the cylinder, which I've had to kind of like scratch my hand up or whatever. Like I've seen one guy like where the cylinder came back, kind of bit his nail. So you kind of have to like hold your thumb down. In the heat of the moment, you're not going to be thinking about that kind of thing anyways. It also came with like this really nice case, which was pretty cool. Like own it, respect it, secure it. It's kind of like a part of like the child safe thing on there. So it's nice that they like tossed in like this nice lockable case for you and shit. Oh, speaking of the ammo, I was carrying some of like the Winchester Super X ammo in this, and it was my carry ammo. And I haven't figured out like where the bad batch of ammo was, but all 5 rounds that I had in this gun were duds, like consecutively, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That was when we were
all
out
duds.
there, right?
Yeah, because I was like, screw it, I'll let him shoot my gun, like one of our buddies. And all 5 were duds. So I don't know if that's like on part of the ammo, because I haven't found the other bad ammo, because I've got a few boxes of it. Or that was literally just the dumbest luck. I got 5 duds, or somehow I fucked the ammo up, but all I did was throw it in the gun, I suppose I should throw like it's a single action gun with like a shrouded trigger as well. But again, like you don't want like a double action with no fucking trigger guard in your pocket.
The dick! Oh my god! Yes!
For the sake of time, I guess we're probably gonna wrap it up. But this was kind of like the intro outro thing. We're gonna do some ballistics shit and also use Kobe's with like the M22 Magnum. It's just like the larger frame of this. I'm Mediocre Montgomery. That's pretty much the entirety of the video for now. Going into this kind of blind. The shooting portion hasn't happened yet. This is Kobe. Fuck you all. Unsubscribe.
Delicious.
Kobe has now joined the the tumultuous Makarov gang. He's got a Hungarian PA-63 which does in fact classify in the Makarov family, and it is a beautiful piece. And we're going to go toe-to-toe with the Bulgarian Makarov, both in 9x18 Makarov.
We're gonna have ourselves a little Makarov Civil War.
Yeah, Makarov
CD.
Gang Civil War.